Collinwood, in 1840. And on this stormy night, a new terror is about to be unleashed. Almost 200 years before this, the vicious warlock Judah Zachary was beheaded, and his body buried separately in an underground vault in order to end forever his evil powers. Now Letitia, under the spell of the disembodied head, has discovered the body's secret resting place, and soon Judah Zachary may walk the earth again.
I am back. Now you will be whole again. Wait, it is not time. Rest. Rest. Now you must tell me, Master. What more is to be done?
Body. But it's still missing.
It was when the governess was killed by a headless body.
They could have been brought together after that. And if they are, what kind of evil could be among us?
Barnabas, in 1970, we had no idea that all this was involved. If the head was so important in this time, surely Daphne would have told us.
Maybe she never had a chance to learn about it. Got to find out more about Judah Zachary if we're to understand any of this.
Judah Zachary, is that the name of the man when he was alive?
Yes. He was convicted of witchcraft in 1692 in the port of Bedford. Decapitation is an unusual form of execution for witchcraft. There had to be some reason for that. Julia, you must go to Bedford. Find out what you can about the trial. There must be some newspaper file of some sort. We must find out. Bedford was an important port at that time. Can you go this evening?
Yes, I could, but why this evening, Barnabas? The newspaper is probably not open.
But you must try, Julia. I'm beginning to remember reports about the witchcraft trials in Bedford. I was just a boy at the time. I never took them very seriously. But if indeed they are based on truth, and Judah Zachary walks this earth, then men will find out the true meaning of evil.
Yes, someone must help us. Someone very special. I understand, Master.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir. Oh, you must be Daniel Collins, of course.
My dear lady, you have the advantage over me. You are...
Mrs. Barnabas Collins. Oh. Valerie.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Gabriel told me so.
He's been most kind. I feel quite at home here. I haven't, however, seen my husband yet. He will be back soon, I've been told. I hope so. I'm sorry. Have I said something I shouldn't have?
No, no, no. You remind me of someone.
I do.
Yes, I can't remember. Valerie? You said your name is Valerie?
Yes.
No, it is not.
What is my name, Daniel Collins?
No, it is not possible.
Tell me who you think I am.
You are Angelique. Angelique, I remember you.
Angelique.
You can't deny it. Those eyes.
You haven't been feeling well, have you, Mr. Collins?
The witch! The witch! Ben Stokes testified to your death, but they did not believe him. But you are, Angelique! You are! And Barnabas, if you have remained the same as he...
You have an excellent memory, Daniel. Why, you were only a child when Barnabas and I...
No, it cannot be! Why have you both come back? How have you both come back?
You don't really want to know the answer to that, do you? Wouldn't you rather just forget?
I'll never forget! Help! Someone help me!
No one can help you. Quentin is in town. Gabriel and Edith are in their rooms. The servants are in their quarters. No one will hear.
No, no! Help! Help! Help!
When I came back, I thought perhaps this might happen. So I am not unprepared. No, not at all. Because you see, Daniel, you are going to have to forget everything you have remembered.
No, no.
Yes, you must. Because I do not intend to leave.
What are you going to do?
There are things in your life you would like to forget, are there not?
What do you mean?
Let the spirit of dark night take possession of this place.
Why has it become so cold?
Daniel, don't you know?
What is happening?
Look, Daniel.
No!
You must look. Someone is here. Someone you said you loved once. She is waiting for you. Turn and look at her. You will look at her, and you will not look away.
Harriet!
It's Daniel. Your wife. You see, I know all about you. Every secret.
Make her go away!
Wouldn't you like to hear her speak?
No!
Wouldn't
no!
you like to hear her scream the way she screamed the night you murdered her?
No!
Look into her eyes, Daniel. Has she forgiven you? No, she remembers the night you murdered her on Widow's Hill.
Stop it!
She wants revenge, Daniel. She will come to you to seek her revenge.
Don't
She
let
will
her...
not be denied her revenge.
Don't let her come near me!
You cannot escape from the dead.
Send her away.
A cold hand. You are going to feel the cold touch of death.
No! No! Don't let her touch me! You must make her go away!
If I do, will all your memories of Barnabas and Angelique disappear with her?
Yes, yes, please, please.
You will understand that whenever you start to remember, she will come to you.
I won't remember.
No, you will not remember anything, even this. but it will lie deep in your conscience.
I will not remember. I will not remember. Please, please, I will not remember.
Harriet Collins,
I will not.
return again to the waters that are your grave. But no, you must come to Daniel whenever he thinks of Angelique.
Yes, Miss Fay, of course. Ah, tonight we have a surprise.
A surprise?
This lady is the surprise. Now, you'll never guess who she is. She is Mrs. Barnabas Collins. Quite a shock, Barnabas having a wife. But a pleasant one. My dear Valerie, this is Letitia Fay, a friend of our cousin Flora's.
How do you do, Mrs. Collins? It's nice to see you, Miss Fay.
I'm not fond of surprises. Sometimes they seem to jar me in a way that they shouldn't. I haven't been well lately, you know. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll go and get some rest.
Yes, of course.
Oh, before you go, is Julia here? The doctor?
No, there's something wrong at the Rose Cottage.
Oh, no, sir. I just must find her.
Oh, she must be with Barnabas, I'm sure. Valerie is waiting for him, too. Oh, I can imagine how pleased they will all be to find themselves together again.
Well, I was in luck. The Bedford County newspaper was printing tonight, so I had access to their files. Well, of course, I didn't get any record of the trial. There wasn't any.
Well, what did they have?
Well, there's an article by a prosecutor. He wrote it when he was very old. He felt that Judah Zachary was one of the most evil men that ever lived. He referred to himself as the devil's son.
Somehow I have the feeling that Judah Zachary is a vital part of what happened at Colorwood in 1970. What did you learn?
Judah Zachary was deeply involved in the black arts. He corrupted the entire town that he lived in. It was a small village near the town of Bedford. He organized a witches' coven, which met nightly. There were murders. There were rumors of human sacrifice. And Zachary claimed immortality. He said he could not be killed as long as he possessed the mask of Baal.
Mask of Baal.
Yes, a jeweled mask that he wore during his rituals. He said the devil himself had given it to him, and that it had enormous powers.
Desmond told of finding a mask.
The witchcraft trials were taking place all through New England then. Because of the stories of Zachary's strange practices, he was brought to trial. And in spite of how evil he was, they thought that he would go free because they could not find one single person that would testify against him. Finally, when they had all just about given up, on the last day of his trial, one of his most loyal followers, a woman known only as Miranda, testified against him in exchange for her freedom. She told them that in order to destroy his powers, his head had to be severed from his body, and the body buried secretly.
So that's why he was beheaded.
Yes, and the mask was buried with the body.
But what about the head?
The head was put on display in the town square as a warning. It disappeared soon after, probably stolen by one of his followers. It's never been found, but there are rumors that it still exists and still has its enormous powers. Now, Judah Zachary was condemned by a tribunal of 3 judges. All 3 of them died mysterious deaths. One by one, the various members of their families died as well. That's the important thing to remember, Barnabas, that the members of their families died as well.
Why is that so important?
Because one of the judges was a Collins. His name was Amadeus Collins.
That's why I heard so much discussion of the trials when I was a boy. Amadeus was my great uncle. Also remember that his son and his son's wife died in a strange accident soon after that. They were the only ones.
Because the deaths stopped suddenly for all the families. I wonder why.
Remember, Desmond brought back that head from the Far East. The deaths must have stopped at the time that it was taken from this country.
So, at last I'm to meet my new sister-in-law. Hello, Barnabas. Aren't you going to welcome me home?
Angelique.
You mustn't call me that, my darling. I'm known as Valerie now. I was afraid that I might be recognized if I used my own name. I was thinking of you, as I always do. I've always protected him, dear sister.
That's a lie.
Oh, come, Barnabas, don't be bitter. I don't want to make a bad impression on my new sister-in-law.
Get out of this house.
Oh, and go back to Collinwood, crying because my husband was not pleased to see me. Gabriel would be most sympathetic.
I want to see her alone.
She does as you tell her. You have her well trained. Shall we stop this pretense? How long have you been traveling with him?
You'll answer her.
I see you're not like him. Where did you meet him and how?
Julia, please, go now.
Yes. He wants to be alone with me. Isn't his devotion touching? Yes, you may go, Miss Collins. Back to Collingwood. You and I have all the time in the world to find out about one another.
I know all about you now.
So you have mentioned me.
Why have you come back?
Nothing in the world could make you believe that I love you, could it? And yet I do love you, Barnabas.
It's another lie.
I've changed. Let me show you that I've changed. Let me be with you.
And share what I call my life? My life that is your doing?
I gave you immortality.
You gave me 1,000 nights of agony. Now get out of this house, out of this village.
No, Barnabas. No.
Oh, it is your love, thank heaven. You must come with me.
I can't. I can't go anywhere now.
Julia, I found the body. The headless body.
Letitia.
You won't move. It just lies there.
Well, this way, Quentin.
No, he's not here. There's no one here but you who can help me.
Well, then Barnabas. No, we can't. We'll wait.
No, I'm afraid someone will find him. Please, we must hurry.
Well, we can't go unarmed.
Oh, we won't hurt you. I told you not now. He'll never hurt you again. Please come with me, Julia, please. Now.
So we're at our usual stalemate.
You caused it. I did not.
In spite of your delusions, do you seriously think that I'm going to accept you again?
You are going to have to, Barnabas.
I'll let everyone know about you.
If you do, you will be the one who is destroyed.
Daniel will remember you.
He has been taken care of.
What have you done to him?
Oh, he is well. I did nothing. I restrained myself because I knew how angry you would be. I was thinking of you, you see. I am always thinking of you. Can't you for once think of me? Can't you in your heart find a little mercy for me? You can be so good and gentle toward others.
I cannot be good and gentle to my enemies.
Perhaps in time you'll not consider me one of them.
Where's the body?
There.
It's not moving.
Not yet. No.
What do you mean? Have you seen it move? You told me you hadn't. What is that, Letitia?
Judah Zachary.
Yes.
You're part of it. You're in his power.
Julia.